Yeah, sorry guys. I guess my system was hanging. I've not shut down my system for the past couple of days now. I think for about 3 weeks now, I've not shut down my system. So I guess that was it went hanged. Yeah. Truth. How are you?
Hello, boss.
Yeah, Truth. How are you?
I'm fine. Good afternoon.
Yeah. Did you catch the trades EU and EA? Rather
Boss, they all
EA
they
and
all stopped
okay.
me out prematurely.
Ah. Oh. Uh. They stopped you out. EU stopped you out.
Yeah,
EA,
they stopped me.
which one stopped you out?
I enter EJ. I enter U card also.
Okay. And both of them stopped you out.
Yeah, they stopped me out. As in
At
on small profit because I didn't want to leave it exposed and all that. So I just
okay, so
mainly they enter profit.
you moved to
Yeah,
break even, right?
yeah, break even. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. But you didn't enter gold. You know we agreed that I shouldn't trade gold.
No, I didn't enter.
Okay, good, fine. Because I entered gold based on let me just point this out properly. So we got a very nice so I was seeing this more or less like a readiness, sluggish movements, and a readiness to pull back into this level. So that was what I was looking at. But then I guess there was further stretch to the downside. So since I wasn't around, so I only entered gold. I didn't bother entering other pairs because I won't be able to monitor it. But I was holding on to the fact that well, this account we are test running this account. So
Yeah.
one of the things they told us was there's no floating daily drawdown.
Okay. Okay. They've clarified that.
Yeah. He sent a message to them, and they clarified that today. So
Okay.
we wanted to leave the trade and see how it is. So just leave the trade running.
Okay.
Yeah. So just see how the trade runs, and let's leave the trade, and let's confirm what they said, so that if what they said is what we have seen, then that will be fine. Trading this account. So and so that was why I left it alone with gold to run. So I need to run into minus about minus 150 pips there about. So, but
Uh, 150 people. Oh, that's
y-
much.
yeah, so though I entered with half of the lot size I should normally use, I should have used.
Okay.
So it allowed me to use a stringent stop loss. So I didn't use stop loss at all. I wanted to move freely. Do you understand? And let's confirm what they've told us. So the only daily drawdown that is counted on this account is when you close it. So
Okay.
if it is not closed and is left running, it doesn't count as daily drawdown.
Okay.
So you might be in a trade that is running into loss, and you expect the trade to still bounce back. So instead of tightening your stop loss or trying to minimize because of your daily drawdown, so uh, you might have issues. But on this case, what we find out was that only daily drawdown counts on closed trades. So on running trades, it does not count. So,
Okay.
and we wanted to verify that. That's why we left the trade running. So,
Boss,
uh,
this thing you just said now, I didn't mean exactly that way on my account. That
yeah,
my yesterday's trade, I will have
you
packed
will have
profit
left
today.
it.
As in, I'm
Yeah,
so angry right now.
yeah, you will have left it,
I'm
and
so angry.
yeah, you'll have left it, and you'll have still. But most of the time, this is what these people use to um get funds. You understand? When people lose their
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah.
but then
Because you're gonna. Most of the time, people will lose that the stuff.
yeah,
So
yeah. So let's see how this goes, and probably if this pans out well. But on this trade right now, I'm seeing you can see the exhaustion candles they are showing up. One exhaustion candle, this is 1 hour, so it's really dying down and giving a momentum that there's possibilities for the buy to activate. Okay, so
Yeah, yeah.
there's the mindset that it was going to buy. So, but then the stretch was still in place. So we have one exhaustion candle, we have the second exhaustion candle, we have now the third exhaustion candle cleaving into
I think
uh,
it will still drop. It will still drop again
yeah,
before.
it might still push down a little bit to really
Yeah.
close out on this. So, but then we'll just be optimistic. This was where I got in. Price pushed out of this level, and it closed be above the daily low and the monthly low thereabout. It closed above and created this exhaustion candle. So when this exhaustion candle came in, the second candle came in, so I got in, and it started dropping down. So, but then no worries. So we just have to see how the whole thing plays out. And if this move like expected and get back into profit, this trade would take us close to will almost um we will almost have a challenge passed if the trade moves.
Okay.
On this one trade we will just be left with $300 to pass our challenge if the trade moves. So that's we're just targeting about 150 pips thereabout. Yeah, oh sorry, 330 pips.
To pass the challenge.
Yeah, on no, on this trade alone, 330
Okay.
pips,
Okay.
but we needed 300 pips to pass the challenge.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll just wait and see. But for other trade that was called um, Euro.
I wanted to tell you
Yeah.
while I was preparing to buy this account,
Okay.
I was working on my demo practicing. I was using $50 per pip to practice it with just $20 target. Boss, you can't even imagine. For complete 3 weeks, all my setup played out. Once
Mm,
I entered 20 pips,
mm,
50 pips. Once I entered 50 pips, and my stop loss was just 10 pips.
mm.
But I don't even know what's going on. It's just like at the point, I'm feeling like I don't even know what I'm doing again in the market, honestly.
Yeah, most of the time when you're trading funded accounts, these challenge accounts, you'll be forced to um, do certain things that you shouldn't be doing in the normal market. Okay, and that is what they want you to do. So like you trading and you're looking um 10 pips stop loss is quite very tight. But they want you to do that
Yeah,
because they feel it's a challenge. They understand. So the only means to get through is that was what we discussed yesterday, is to reduce your lot size so that you can increase your stop loss. Okay, if you reduce your loss size, you can increase your stop loss, and when you have a potential trade that is running, you can uh, you can now stack up. Do you understand? As in, you have your trades. Okay, you move against you 20 pips, but you have a 50 pip stop loss, and after 20 pips, it start moving to your direction. Good and fine. After it started moving to your direction, um, you're already in profit of 20 pips, and you had there's this momentum that the market is giving you that it might actually continue to extend to the downside or to your direction. So you can add up more position at important level and use that to boost your loss. Just let me just give an example. Let's say we have this trade coming in, and we said, okay, we're going to take this trade, and I'm looking for a peradventure, I'm looking for maybe more or less like a 50 pips entry. to get in. So I got into the trade somewhere around here, and I have a 50 pip stop loss, or I have a 50 pip stop loss, and the trade started moving. And once the trade started getting into my entry, and I see all this momentum building up, and it broke this level, so I want to see, okay, there's this potential activity that this trade will still pan up. So I'm looking forward to, okay, I've broken even, I'm in profit already. So if trade keeps coming down into my support level and will still push up, so I wait and I just stack it. So when I stack in another entry, so it has added to what I have. So automatically you are free to now start moving trades despite the fact that you are coming in with a small lot size. So, but at the end of the day, you will notice that you'll be getting a very good recovery over time. But when you tighten your stop loss uh, and you've not gotten to your target, then you might be having challenges passing the account. But most times, like what we found out yesterday, that the lot size was very big. Okay, the lot size was big on one trade, so it will hinder you. So if the trade decide to go south or goes against you 10 pips, what you'll be losing on that trade will be more than what you will have wanted to lose. But if you stack up and say you have a stop loss of about 50 pips to allow the trade to have freedom of movement, to breathe in and breathe out before it start moving. You have the idea of, okay, I know where this trade is going to. I'm in the trade, but have you given the trade to actually breathe out and breathe in before it start moving? So by the time it's breathing out, a lot of people get stopped out. And when you get stopped out, you find it very difficult to get into the trade again. So because already you are stopped out, so you get so emotionally affected, and you say, oh, that's a losing trade. But then your analysis and your direction of where the trade was going was right. But because you've tightened up your stop loss, and you've not given the trade to actually get a breather, then you might be having issues when it comes to trading. Just like instance, let me just zoom a little bit. Let's say we have price coming in, and you got this break of structure right here, and price push up, and you got in. And as you got in, you see price start moving against you. So expectedly, you'll be looking for, say, a stop loss of about 50 pips. So now a stop loss of about 50 pips, but if you have entered with a smaller lot size, there's still room for the trade to move. Until the trade moves this far, then you can now say, okay, the trade has you've given the trade enough breathing space, but the trade seems not to be going towards your direction. So that you can accept, and your lots your losses is going to be minimal. Then you can now wait again and say, because your loss is minimal, you can still have momentum of getting in again. But when your loss is big, your momentum dies down immediately. And for you to now start getting into the trade will become very difficult. So that's why it's always very important to use, when you're trading with a funded pro firm, you just use your what's it called, a smaller lot size, then you now stack up later on. Unlike this, I normally expectedly I probably will have entered with one lot size, but I use 0.5 and just allow the trade to breathe completely and have his own momentum die down naturally. And once it's dying down, then I can now see the trade the way I should see it, and I now take either a loss. But if I'm taking a loss, I'll probably be taking a loss based on, okay, I know that the trade is not coming towards my direction again, it's going towards the next direction. So what next should I do on that incident? So that's how you just stay. So this trade is still running against me, so it's fine. Let's see how it ends overall. But I still feel that there's still going to be, yeah, because it's dying down completely. We have a strong level support right there, so um, it might just push down and bounce off again. So we'll just have to wait and see how it reacts. Shayo, what's up? Thanks for saving me today. Who is this?
Hello,
Yeah, Shayo.
hello.
Yeah,
Yeah, Alpha.
yeah. Alpha, how you doing?
I'm outside, so I'm just hearing. I can. I'm not. I will not be able to talk
Okay, 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 okay. I don't know how
for five
people
minutes time.
just
I'll be able to
get.
talk very well.
I don't know how people get my Telegram and just send me all this bunch of rubbish. I don't know who this person is. He just sent this chatting me up, asking me to join his group. For what reason?
Eh, scammers.
Don't mind them. Don't mind them. Uh, wow. So wow, wow, wow.
I saw that GBP USD
Yeah.
today. It
You
really
know.
went
You
down.
know. If I had hold on to that trade yesterday,
Yeah.
do you see how they probably will have stuck in a lot of profits, and probably that trade will have passed the challenge easily. This is over 300 pips recorded. That will have been an easy pass through. We will just
Mm.
have passed the challenge. That's just it. That's what it means. But I just,
Uh,
yeah, it was part of it though. So let's
I thought the lady was no, he was skeptical about the rules. So
yeah,
especially that
Anthony
training
was,
rules of
yeah,
the game.
yeah,
He
but
wants a clarity so we don't make any mistake.
yeah, but the most important thing is what I was looking out for was how is the market reacting. So we need to always consider how the market is reacting. If it's reacting very strong, then there's still room for price to smash below. And I was really optimistic that it was going to happen. I was really optimistic that this was going to happen, and this was just a smash off. Was just a smash off,
No,
boys. But it's
about
part of it.
yeah,
It's part of it. That would,
about 2 weeks ago.
yeah.
Yeah, about 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, I watched Capo Willis' prediction on GBP USD.
Okay.
So he confirmed that it will go down.
Okay.
So, and I was looking at your trade, your analysis too. No, it was really perfect. It was in line with what he said.
Mm.
So he also was selling it. And that's why I had, but on H1 yesterday, I saw a divergence.
Mm. On which one?
Hello?
On which one? H1. Hello, I'm listening. Hello. Hello, can you hear me? Hello. Hello. Yeah, I guess he's gone. A divergence on H1. Divergence. Let me see. Kai.
Hello?
Hello. Yeah, you said you saw a
Yeah.
divergence on H1.
Yeah, on H1, that's what I heard. That at least there will be a kind of reversal. Yeah, on H1.
Okay.
GU.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if I can plot something. Um, Let me see if I can plot
Okay.
an RSI so that we'll see if we can spot the divergence. What's your
I
RSI?
wanted to point it out. Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah, I wanted to point it out, but I just saw that the overall trend was bearish. So, but as Tony was pointing out, we may just have a little pullback, but the overall trend is down.
Yeah, overall trend was down, and just like I was spotting that probably might be seeing price push down towards what's it called, towards one point towards one point what's it called, one point let me see, yeah, towards 1.41, 1.41 6 thereabout, or 1.47.
Yeah,
So, and that will have been a massive scenario, but it is what it is. Well, there's some trades, but then we just have to test the waters and see how the account is doing. So it wasn't really too bad of well, it was a trade that I knew was going to go down, and well, it's fine. And
yeah,
gold is now misbehaving, so let's hope gold will start back. So still has more room to fill up. I feel that it might just push down and get rejected. So, but if it doesn't, we'll probably might just be seeing gold go down. But I just want to leave this trade so that we'll be able to have a clarity as to the information that Audacity Capital gives to us regarding to daily drawdown. So, yeah. Yeah, because I'm checking from the dashboard. I'm really seeing that. Let me go to the dashboard. Um, Let me see. Okay, let me see. So from the dashboard, we are not seeing any form of calculation on the running trades. So I feel that's what it is. So look at, we are about 800 minus, but it's not reading on any of the dashboard. It's not taking any notes on the dashboard right here. So the only record we have are the close trades. So this is just I don't know. This is just a the account running. So it's none of those information is recorded here. So, and that's I think that's, so we just want to see how it is, and see how we can portray it. So, oh sorry, I've forgotten that you won't be able to see. Wow, good is really panning down seriously. Let's see how it goes. Which would up Aussie, Aussie dollar. Mm. Dollar is really gaining a lot of strength, a lot of strength, and pushing really, really strong. This is dollar card. Yeah, so still pushing on. So let's see how it goes. But hopefully, probably might be seeing some push down very soon. Double top created. Momentum on the RSI is dying down. So momentum is dying down on the RSI, and price keep panning to the upside. So probably might be seeing some sense of rejection very soon. Probably might be seeing some sense of rejection probably very soon, very soon. This is 1 hour candle, right? Yep. So market is not moving. It's not moving on the RSI. There's no show of a movement on the RSI. So it's just flat, where you have this guy running up. So you have a flat movement over there. Nothing is showing price is moving up, but on price it just keep moving up, but it's not showing that right here. So might have this guy turn very soon. Might have it turn very soon. So truth. Um, so right now, what's on your account presently? So you need a trade. You need a trade now. I'm looking for. Yeah. Let's see if we can get it set up on USD card. What's your loss presently?
Just $20.
$20. Wait,
Yeah.
did you recover the one for
Okay, you
yes
mean over?
overall now?
Okay. Okay. Overall, it's still around that figure, that 250
250. Okay, so
to 300. Sorry, still around that 300. Yeah.
okay. Let's see. Um, I'm looking forward to having this guy get rejected. We're seeing some flat movement on the RSI. There's not much of a movement, but here our guy is running to the upside, so might see him beginning to slack down very soon. Yeah, so practically what we'll be looking forward is we'll see a breakout of this level, and for clearance sake, for clearance sake, if we get it to break this trend line, break the level, come back, retest it, then that will be a sure safe place to for the price to start moving down. Okay, so let's put USD card on our watch list. USD card on our watch list. So we're looking for a break of trend line, and we're looking for a break of support and turn into and a break of daily high and monthly high. So all those conversion to what's it called now? Um, Dying out the buyers market and let the sellers start showing some involvement. So that would make sense. So let's see if we can get that. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so let's watch out for this. We're getting a second exhaustion candle right there. So while we're looking at that, let me see what we have. I know Euro, okay, bouncing off, bouncing off. Mm, oh my. That's a crazy set of an exhaustion candle right there. Exhaustion candle crazy right there. Bouncing off that level. That's pretty interesting. Bouncing off that level. We might get a second touch and before it drops. Second touch before it drops finally. Let's see how it goes though. Let's see how it goes. Um, Also flat markets on the RSI, also a flat market, so could get some nice turnaround there. Let's see. Uh, GDP USD. Let's see. Yeah. Uh, GDP USD. Honestly, let's see how much of a reaction a pull through. So, but GDP USD has a long work to do. Want to see proper clearance on GDP USD, so you don't get stocked out. So, proper clearance on GDP USD. Let's see what we have on. We are on a downtrend market right there. So, are you in any trade? Truth.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Are you in
Okay.
any trade?
Actually, account suspended.
Are you kidding me?
I
Wow.
just got a mail now.
The account has been suspended. That means uh
Yeah.
you said it was 8%, right?
8% of the account. I don't know what's going on.
Eight
I just
percent
got a mail
of
now.
5,000. Let me get my calculator. What's happening?
It's $600, something like that. Around six
So
hundred
have you
dollars.
now lost $600?
No, $350.
$350.
$50.
Wait, go and check your dashboard. Same
Let me check.
scenario. Check your dashboard. That means when you are looking at a day completed, a day was not completed on the dashboard. So
Let me go
all,
check dashboard.
yeah, go check the dashboard. Same thing is happening to what's it called?
Yeah,
E8.
it was funny, yeah.
Check your dash. Oh God, man.
I'm trying to log in now.
It's funny, 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 funny. Honestly, oh God, I wish I I feel bad that I didn't take GU yesterday. Yeah, that's funny. So same thing, I guess. What will you be experiencing is your 24 hours was not completed yet when your normal day when you have recorded your normal day. So what you have on your MT4 chart as normal day is not what you have on the your dashboard recorded.
My
That's
dashboard.
yeah, that's what happened. Same thing happened with one of the accounts um that I'm managing with E8 funding. Same scenario happened. We're already in profit of $7,000 running. Okay,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
and the account was total in profit. So we have profit of 7,000 profit running. So we had gold was pulling back, so expectedly it should pull back again. So um, and the daily drawdown was 5%. So that should be around 5,000. So we're at a loss of 3,000 till the following day. So at the
Okay.
time we closed, it was already counting that we were at a loss of 5,000. But on the MT4 chart, it was just a loss of 3,000. So they
For
counted the 7,000. Smith, sorry guys, sorry. So a profit running of 7,000 was recorded as the last amount before the following day, and the day was not completed yet. So the day was already completed on the MT4, but on the dashboard the day had not been completed. So
completed.
yeah, that was what happened, and all these things kept happening, and oh, oh no, that was a bad one though. That was pretty bad.
I don't know. Just destabilize me now.
No,
This,
no, no, don't allow it destabilize you. Okay, it's don't. Um, it only allows you to know um the what's it called now, the what is hidden and how to approach it the next time. Okay, and
Kí ló
it's
ń ṣe
good
pẹ̀lú
that
àbá? Ó dẹ̀ ló ń disturb ẹ̀.
yeah, please can um
Ẹ ti rà á.
Shaya, can you
Ẹ
mute
rà á.
Shaya, can you mute your mic? Yeah, Shaya, please mute your mic so we don't hear what you and your family is discussing. Yeah. So I guess
You know, I'm after, yeah, hello?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm just on the road.
Yeah, I understand. I was
Yeah.
so I guess that was what happened. So that was and don't allow it to destabilize you. The reason why we are even doing this is so that we'll be able to figure out, and thank God that you are also having that experience with MFF, and we've recorded that with FTMO, and we've also recorded that with E8 funding. So we are putting Audacity to a test now to see how this run. But like yesterday we didn't have a record. Let me go back and see what's happening on the what's it called now. Yeah, let me see what's happening on yeah. So right now you can see that we are not seeing anything like daily whatever on the dashboard here. So we only see
yeah.
mass consensual loss, mass consensual loss one trade, mass consensual loss. That was one of the trade. Honestly, I feel very bad that I closed this trade. This trade will have passed this challenge once and for all. Once and for all, it will
Yeah,
have
it would
just
have passed.
passed. It will have just
Yeah,
passed because it was two trades, right? So would have
yeah, two.
just passed the challenge. I was almost feeling very stubborn closing the trade yesterday, but
And
it is what it
and it
is.
didn't even pull back properly that yesterday.
Yeah,
As in, it was only E that went back up.
yeah.
G, you didn't go. It was just dancing around that area.
hmm So well, it's part of it. So we didn't see any. You can see we didn't see anything regarding daily whatever daily loss or whatever gross loss. That's what we have. You can see gross loss, gross profits, profit trades 50%, long trade 0. So total withdraw. Okay, this not so and basically so. win trades, mass consensual loss one, mass consensual that's this. So loss. So this is what is practically recording, nothing more. It's recording nothing else, nothing else like daily drawdown, nothing like daily drawdown, nothing like daily drawdown on this. So nothing basically. Monthly performance grade. So or this is a monthly basis. So mm, so let's see how this goes overall. Then we can now decide and say, okay, if I feel this should be the best platform that we can ever trade. If we get this right and we are introducing this, they still have another um, product that I want to try, and that is scaling up to about 500,000. So if I scale up to 500, they make the account 1 million, and that will be I'll be trading 1 million and we'll be sharing the profit on 50-50 basis. So that's one of the challenge I would love to take, but I think for now I'm just liking it. You see, it's bouncing off. So I want the 4 hours candle to close. If the 4 hours candle is closed and it closed very nicely, I probably will stack up. I'll stack up this and we'll pass the challenge on gold alone. If it does very fine. So Truth, have you checked? Have you checked it? Hello? Yeah, Truth. Have you checked? Have you checked
Yeah,
your have you checked the dashboard?
yeah,
What did you see?
yeah. All I'm seeing, I'm seeing incoming daily, nothing much. Even my account self is even rare. It's even here. The balance in my account here is here.
Uh-huh. So why did they close it?
I don't know.
Yes, that's
I'm
funny,
trying to
man.
see what I did wrong. Trying to see what I did wrong. This is my
Oh,
dashboard open now. I'm looking at it.
did he show anything about the daily the drawdown?
No, I'm coming. Let me check this notification here.
The message that you were sent, they should um they should point out the reason why the account was closed.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at now. They said um Mrs. Breach um account equity so date. Your account started with initial capital of
That's
$5,000
what I told you. That's it.
balance. Yeah. Then as at now your account is at 4,800 equity. Okay, at the time of this alert. I don't even understand.
Oh, that's serious. Okay, what you want to do is
Because they were supposed to
screenshots,
suspend my account.
well,
They
at
were
least it's a
supposed
month
to
now.
suspend my account. Is what?
It's a month. It's a month now. You have to pass your challenge for a month now. So why would they suspend your account when you have not
Yes.
passed the account? That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. So that means, for me, I feel that the day, just screenshot your dashboard and send to me. Let me see.
Okay, I'm trying to screenshot my PC now.
Um, Shayo, your friends that you want to introduce to the group, have you sent to them?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think one of them has joined. I saw her.
Okay, Anisha, right?
Someone joined the yeah,
Anisha.
someone joined the group today.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, a female. Yeah, and there is another guy. I've sent the link to him, but he's yet to join. He has not seen the message has not.
Okay, okay. I'll
So,
send them already.
and I told her to contact you. So if she needs any clearance or if she wants to ask any question, she
Okay,
can just contact you. And if she needs a mentorship, she can also contact. She says she has not been consistent properly, and I said that if she can join the group, that our trading will be improved, and she will learn from many people, and she can ask any question that she wants to ask. She has already joined.
yeah,
Yeah. Hello,
yeah,
hello, Ife.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah. Your network is I can't hear you.
think you and Jim, they seem to be working in this, operating in the same, say operating the same move. When
Eh,
AU is buying,
yeah, now AU and GU or
seems
the
to be correlating somehow. Just
yeah,
want to
yeah,
ask
because
AU
of
and GU.
yeah, because of the dollar. They have some sense of correlation.
Because yesterday, as we were watching the GU,
Yeah.
so I was looking at AU too. It was the same movement.
Mm,
So and when GU sold yesterday now, and AU also sold.
yeah. They have the same movement. Once the dollar is strong, it pulls the both of them.
Hello,
Yeah,
hello.
yeah. Are you?
Yeah, I think from what I've learned today,
Yeah,
from the discussion,
yeah,
I think that we still need more orientations about the prop firm. There are rules. It seems that there are some hidden rules.
yeah. And that
So
is why we
foreign
are
will not
finding
just
it.
double into it.
Yeah, that's why we are trying to find them out now. We I've traded E8 funding. I've made withdrawals without having, but there are some things that got to that we discovered of recent, and that is the same thing that is affecting truth now. So, and I guess it's good that we are finding this out, and that is why we are working on Audacity presently and see what they look like. So then whatever our findings are, we can now bring and say, okay, this is what we've discovered with all the activities that we've carried out over the time. So this is the best one to really go with. Okay. So, but I guess there are a lot of hidden rules hidden thing that might not be so open to a trader when they are getting the funded account, and that will lead to them losing their money and losing the account overall. Mm.
Can we say that they are interested in failure of traders? Because
Not
if they want us to really trade for them, they're supposed to be open up. There shouldn't be any secret or hidden things.
yeah, one thing is
That's
that
what I'm just thinking.
yeah, one thing they always do is when you when you lose your the amount your account it stack up to whatever they want. Do you understand? So that they can also add up and use it to buy to give people who pass the challenge to buy their own accounts too. So it's it's more or less like the smartest guy in the picture. So you just need to be careful. Just the same way the brokers are operating. So it's just same process. So you only need to understand them better and know how to approach them. So now, like they want you to be on the dashboard, monitoring the dashboard, rather than monitoring your MT4. So that's basically what it is. So it's only those who are
Well,
smart and
my own
yeah,
that's good. Well, my home plan is just to trade with them, and if I'm able to get some money and have my own account,
yeah, that's
all
the
these
best too.
rules they are devastating. They are devastating, you know.
Yeah, that's the best. That's the
So
best.
if one can just use them to build up his personal account, that's the best.
Yeah, that's the best. So what we want to do is that you are you try as much as possible to use the accounts, buy leverage. Once you pass and withdraw, you add it to your own personal account that you'll be free to take your normal trading objective and stuff like that. So theirs is just to help you to get your own account. So not for any other reason. So, but if you are able to work alongside with their rules and they don't have rigid rules or any strong rules, then you can actually use them to make a fortune. So the only problem is those who don't understand their rules in depthly that will get flogged out. So
One day I was
if I had closed this trade, if I had closed this trade at minus 600, it will have counted. It is then it will have counted for me on Audacity. But right now it didn't count. There's no record about it. So it just simply shows that I'm still trading normally. So which is fine. But if it is your E8 funding or MFF,
or MFA.
they will have counted it.
Yeah.
It will have been reading on your dashboard that
Oh yeah,
you are closing to your daily
yeah.
drawdown and stuff like that.
I think that's a plus for Audacity. It's a good thing for them.
But I've sent you everything.
Okay, seeing equity minus 90, balance minus 3%. Uh, is this the dashboard?
Yeah, that's the
Our,
dashboard.
now, okay, where you have this hourly, click on the daily. Click the daily.
Okay.
Where you have that hourly, just click daily. Let's see what happens on the daily.
Nothing comes up. It's still the same page.
Still the same page.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Same with weekly. I just play weekly now. Still the same page. Nothing changed.
You need to write them to know the reason why your account was locked. Honestly, I feel you need to write them. Send to their support to know the reason why the account was limited. Since you have not broken the rules of 5%, right?
Yes.
5% now. The 5% of 5,000. Àbí àwa la mọ̀ má sí ni. That's 250 now.
250.
Mm. Oh. And you are minus 300.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what happened. That's what happened. The same thing I told you. That's what happened. It has not the day has not completed on your dashboard. You know you had 250 yesterday, right?
Yeah.
It gave you an opportunity to trade today, right? And
Yes.
you had a loss of about maybe 50 or $70
It didn't reach that. It was around $40, 40 something dollars.
for something dollars, and it added to the one of yesterday. So it has not completed 24 hours. The day has not completed 24 hours. That is why it was closed. The same problem that we noticed on E8 funding. So on your own MT4, it has completed 24 hours. But
24
on the
hours.
dashboard, it has not completed 24 hours. That is the implication. That is what happened. So as at the time you lose 250 and you were still having opportunity to trade, okay, um, you were only a little bit limited. So once you trade and you open a trade and the trade got opened, or it was not that 250 have not recorded that it's complete a day for it to reset to another 250. So it was still a continuous day when you opened the trade and it counted against you. That was what happened. That's the same thing we spotted on E8 funding. So these are issues that people really need to understand, and I really appreciate that we are doing this live on our YouTube page, so people will be able to learn as to how to pass the challenge and what are hidden inside all these proprietary accounts, and what are the informations that they hide away from traders. So you really need to be careful when it comes to this, and that's why we're also test running this Audacity to see what's really count. But let me see something on Audacity. Let me go to Audacity. Yeah, let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go to Audacity Capital so that we'll see something. Um, what 20? I want to know. Look at, look at something. Um, what's the time now? So the trade that we are running presently, the trade that is
Okay.
running gold presently, you know that gold is not here now. Gold is not on this list.
Yeah.
So it has not recorded it.
So until you close before it appears.
Yeah, until it close before it appears here. It has not recorded that I'm trading gold right now. And that is what we want. So that's what we need. So a trade that is running does not count. It is only a trade that is closed that counts. So because you can see we don't have gold here now. We don't have gold here now.
Yeah.
And if
Yeah.
you notice, you see the time, these are the time we took the trade normally. This was the time we took the trade yesterday, this trade yesterday.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was counting real time to what we have on the MT4 account. But E8 funding runs an MT4, okay? It is their MT4 account. Do you understand? It has a
Okay.
different date and their dashboard has a different date, which is wrong. Their MT4 has a different date, is recording a different time, and their dashboard
Yeah.
is recording a different time. So when you are looking into Profirm like that and you are placing trade and on your dashboard is saying a different thing entirely, then that's where the problem is. Let me see if I can bring something up that let me see if I can bring something up and share. Where's AB? AB. Okay, this AB's dashboard. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. Um, copy image. I want people to see this, so that's why I'm taking time to. Okay, so let me. E8 funding. Okay, I hope you guys can see this clearly. Now look at this is E8 funding. So this was the message I sent to them, right? So you can see average win is 600 and something dollars. Average loss, that was the trade we closed and stuff like that. So risk to reward is 1 to 11. So now let's look at this. So you can see the graph, it went down to 7,000 plus, and it now draw down to 3,000 thereabout. So now look at, we have 8 24 2022. Okay, this was when the account was run. This was the last date that was recorded. So this date, once it pass the 24 hours on their dashboard, this will refresh to the present profit that is on your account. But it didn't record that, and the last profit that on the equity was 105,000 thereabouts. Okay, so now 105,000. You see the next day loss will reset in 7 hours. The next day loss will reset in 7 hours. That is, on our own time frame, we're on the next day, but on their own dashboard, the next day was still waiting for 7 hours. So whatever trade we're taking was still counted from the previous day. But on your MT4, it was counting as the next day. And this was a very big issue that I spotted, and I sent this to them. And but they were saying that on their own next day it was not completed, so they still have 7 hours before the next day is completed, while we are already on the next day. So these are problems that people really do not take cognizance of when they are looking into these prop firms and stuff like that. So that's really a very big issue. It's a very big issue, honestly. And I'm not really inclined with something like that. So it's really sad that we'll have pro firms, and this is the type of things that they will be doing. Oh, sorry. Hello? Yeah, don't know what's happening. Hello? Mm, hello? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, hello? Sorry. I guess I don't know what happened. Just went off. Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I
Yeah,
thought it was my network too.
we can hear you.
Okay. It was mine that went off. I don't know why. So did you see what I was sharing with you guys?
No, it wasn't showing.
It wasn't showing. Okay, let me
Yeah.
do that again. Let me see if I can do that again.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, can you see my
Okay,
screen now?
okay,
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, fine. So now this is E8 funding account. So if you check this place, you see on the 8th of 24, 2022, and
change again.
got closed. Okay. Yeah. Shire, please mute your mic. Mute your mic. Okay. So when this happened, you can see we already passed the first day. We are going to the second day. And on the second day it still has 7 hours, but we are on the mt4 account was already on the second day. So and they were saying the next day loss will reset in the next 7 hours. That is on the dashboard. The next day has not been counted. It has not gotten to the next day. So why are they putting a different day on the dashboard and a different day is counting on the mt4 chart? So this is where a lot of people lose their money. So because they won't check the dashboard, they won't, and they don't know that it has not reset. But they are looking at their MT4 and saying, okay, the first day I'm still okay. Do you understand? And the second day,
Yeah.
not knowing that the second day is still flipping into day one on the dashboard, and that's a very big that's a very big problem. On this account, we already went 7,000, came down to 5,000, and it started dropping. Okay, we now decide, okay, we were not ready to close any trades, okay, to lose any of the profit. So let's close. And we already closed 3,000, but then it was already counting that we had closed over 5,000 from 7,000 that had already started counting.
Meanwhile, you're on profit.
Meanwhile, we're already in profit. We're already in profit on the account. But the equity was 7,000, dropped down to 5,000, okay? And the equity was there. So he now counted the equity as the amount that was on the account in the next day, that was recorded last on the next day. Do you understand? So while we were
Yeah.
still on um, closing the account, he counted equity of 7,000. So when we close $3,000 that we don't want to take loss again and wait for markets to settle down after the news, so it was already counting that we had closed 5,000, and we were imagining what happened. And on the dashboard, the on that day we're already in minus 3,000, but on their own dashboard it was still counted as the previous day.
The previous day.
Yeah. So that's why that's one of the problems. That's why I said this is what you'll be experiencing also. This is the same thing you'll be experiencing. That's the same thing you'll be experiencing. And it's bad. It's really, really bad. It's really bad. Wow. This guy is just holding and dangling into that area like he does not want to leave. Oh, okay. Now probably
I
might be
think that
having.
I think they are done. They are done trading. The big guys are done trading, so they've pulled out their money.
Yeah. Well, I guess let's see what happens, or if price will begin to revert back, hopefully, or it will still shoot down. But I'm not getting the vibe I needed from this trade. Um, so it might still run down, might still shoot a little bit more to the downside before it start.
It's looking down.
Yeah, before it start panning up. So Let's just see what happens. Um, Euro JPY, what's happening with it? The guy is still holding on, is still holding on to that level. Um, Still holding on. I actually want to come down to test this level. Okay. Um, uh, oh, it's really funny. It's really funny that they were not straightforward and they did that rubbish. But you
Just
still need
shattered
to
everything I planned. I
write
was
them.
actually planning to
Yeah, I'm listening.
yeah, I was actually planning to get maybe by next month pass the test, then get 100,000 accounts and all that. But I don't know.
Yeah, but it's yeah, me, I feel that it's still better that you know this now. So since it's still a small account, because if you had passed this and you go into the big account and get the big account, and you now start knowing this, then you probably might have a very big loss to look into. But um, honestly, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. I wasn't expecting this. Yeah, but let's see how. The most important thing is we want to fine tune how this work. So if this works fine, everybody is still on that support level. If this works fine, then I would probably would have suggested that it's better you just put in for the Audacity because from the dashboard I've not even seen anywhere that is reading the equity, the running trades, the equity.
Okay. No matter what happens, we'll come back.
Yeah, sure, sure, and hopefully we're able to um, pass this within a shortest possible time, so we can see how we can create accounts for others to start trading also. Wow. So, but don't say because you're not trading, you the account is closed. You stop trading. You still just feel more concerned to practice more and understand your setup properly.
Well, actually, this has been my life for a very long time now. I'm not sure there's ever been a day where I don't open my MT4, even on weekends.
Yeah, that's
Even when
okay.
I'm not, even when, even when I'm not trading, I just open and look at what's going on. Okay, okay, this one is doing this. Okay, it's a buy market, so I think it's part of my life now.
Yeah, that's
Just
fair
that
enough.
if not that something happened last year. Actually, by now I would have been a very big trader.
Wow.
I would have been a very big trader. I got an opportunity to work with one of these investment company that sprung up in Nigeria
Oh,
everywhere. So
which company is that?
yeah, so their name I think what was their name? Macarius.
Okay, I don't know
That
them.
was that was yeah they weren't that popular. think NBA was the like the biggest and all that. So
Okay, but NBA now is in problem.
serious problem.
Why? Because I don't
So
know. They had a lot of people under them. So why did he lose money or he just went away with the money?
NBA zone, I don't know. I don't really know. But from the one I was working with,
Yeah.
I can tell you what happened. What happened?
Okay.
Number one, the the bulk of the funds were
Y-
managed by people outside Nigeria.
And that's wrong. That's
Were
wrong.
managed by people he doesn't even know. He doesn't know them. So they were the one managing the account. Now, I think he wanted to open his own brokerage firm. He
Mm.
wanted to be a broker to open
Okay.
his own brokerage firm. I think the chunk of the money also
Ah,
went into that project. But I don't know stop loss. He will put for example, he will pick 300, puts a buy stop there, comes down to 200, puts a sell stop. So the market will go, picks the buy, comes back and pick the sell.
hmm.
So he will now wait for the market to take a direction. He will start adding to this thing. And he was doing this thing with indices. And you know that indices they don't sell for a long time.
Mm.
So he got with so much up to 20 standard lots.
Are you kidding me?
20 on indices and on gold. He got trapped on gold. He got trapped on indices. He got trapped on GBP USD. Both all of them on sell direction. Oga, can we close this trade and start afresh? Because at a point there was a time account got to $1 million. Account got to $1 million. Okay, balance was $1 million, while equity was $800. So
Hmm.
I remember going to the man, the owner of the company. I said, sir, because of the way this man is trading this account, this indices the one that are carrying these losses, some losses were running on $50,000, 35,000. Sir, let's close out everything because this account is on profit now.
Hmm.
Let's close out everything now. Let him start afresh. Ah, he agreed though. Initially, he agreed. The next thing, when he called the man told him, no, 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 no. He doesn't close his trade on loss. All his trades, he closed them on profit. Meanwhile, the man was actually the owner of the brokerage firm they were using to trade that thing. So he was basically milking him dry with, look at this thing, look at what you're paying on this account. Okay, today you're losing, the account is on minus 200,000.
Kai.
Tomorrow, just like that, they've not added any trade. The account is on minus 201,000.
Kai.
So he refused to listen to us. He refused to listen to us. I don't know, maybe because we were Nigerians, he knows us and all that. And the man blew the account. Accounts went. He even added another 200,000 to make it 700,000. For where?
That's crazy, man.
Whenever he calls the man will ask him, add more money, add more money, add more money, and he will add more.
Hmm.
So that was his I didn't mean he succeeded with that program and all that with that company's office. By now,
That's what
I will
I'm
have been
also benching on doing right now, but in a different way entirely. Instead of you trading the account, when you see one problem is, I guess that same problem happens to MBA. You have people putting money in your account. Why don't you duplicate and expand to different people? Bring in traders, bring them in, ask them to be you. They will be getting a commission off their profits that they trade.
off the profits.
So
Yeah.
when people are bringing money, you continue to split it in, bring in more traders, you get them involved like that. So it's not solely on somebody. It's either you train someone to become a successful trader, train some people, let them lecture. They know how to trade and stuff like that. As long as they continue to know how to trade, bring them in, get them internet, get them everything. They have a registration already. So now, um, and after they've done that, you can now fund or split the money into different people, create accounts for them, split it into their accounts. They trade their accounts. Once they make profits, they remit everything, and at the end of the month, they get a percentage of that profit rather than putting the whole funds on one person.
One person. Yeah.
So, and that is what the problem is. And I'm betting on um, having something like that that will bring in a lot of traders, have them in a room, create accounts for them, let them trade, make profits. As they are making profits, you are also making profits. Anybody that is coming in is making profit rather than solely one person doing the job of managing $1 million account, $3 million account. The day the whole thing is going to crash now, voila. So, and that's the biggest problem a lot of them face. It's sad. And the funniest thing is that most people who have better ideas on how to run the thing, they don't have or they don't have support or somebody that is sponsoring them, or do you understand?
Yeah, yeah. It's true.
So
Man, just I don't know, self. Because of that thing now, as I was saying, as because I was working there, and I
mm,
was the one of the person handling the academy because he had an academy too,
okay,
Forest Academy. Yeah, Forest Academy, and I think to get a pro, I think he was charging $1,000. Yeah,
can you imagine?
$1,000. So I and one of my guy were the one handling the academy.
Hmm,
So because of that, I was able to mingle with people, and they started giving me account to trade for them. That was how actually made my money. Then that was how I actually made my money. Though we weren't really trading this normal FX, we were trading synthetics,
okay,
synthetic boom and crash, V75 and all that,
hmm,
and it was paying. I had this crazy this thing strategy I was using on synthetic. It was awesome. So when this is company crash,
yeah,
those people they got panic setting.
wow,
Panic setting. This one pulled out this money. This one pulled out money. This one pulled out money.
hmm,
I was making money. I was making cool cash. At least I think I handled that account for 2 weeks, and I was taking 50% of anything I make.
okay,
For that 2 weeks, I was taking in. I was on my own profit for myself. I was making at least 50K for myself a day. So
hmm. That's funny, man. Uh,
and all the people that registered for the academy and all that,
mm,
they lost interest because most of them were investors there. They invested so much, 10 million, 2 million, 5 million.
ha,
I think that company was worth 5 billion,
hmm, 5 billion.
5 billion naira investment in that company. It was worth 5 billion. So when that thing happened, I don't know, he decided to be maybe smart over smart. All the good traders that were trading for him here,
Mm,
he decided to drop them. Then, okay, before that thing started, he started bringing in people, as in like from anybody he knows from their church, bring them in for us to train them on how to just open and close a trade, not how to trade. Though. You know what it means to open to train someone to know how to trade now, to know how to read candlestick, know how
Mm,
to read everything.
yeah.
But just how to open a trade and close on synthetic boom and crash.
Hmm. Honestly.
So we were showing all those people, they were up to 20 and all that.
Honestly,
So when that thing happened, yeah,
I'm having people in my team now with better experience of all these things. So when we are starting now, I have people that I can really lean on.
so when that thing now happened, we now went to another place, rented an office there. We, the main traders, we didn't even know what was going on. We didn't know. Director wasn't coming to the office again. We didn't know what was going on, what was going on. And one thing with money, once something happened, there'll be
Yeah,
panic. So people
yeah,
were threatening, people were doing nonsense. So we didn't know, maybe person no go arrest you for waiting, you
yeah.
don't know.
So yeah, so
So we weren't going to the office again. We were working from home. But we expected that he will say something to us. He will tell us this is that. He wasn't saying anything. It was from then I heard from my HOD that he has rented a new office, then packed all those newbies
mm,
that knows nothing about candlestick, nothing about support and resistance to go and be trading for them. You will be the one calling a trade for them. Oga, you be trader.
huh,
But he's not a trader. How do you intend to call trade for these people? You're not a trader. They're not traders.
hmm,
Okay, while we were trading in that office, it was three of us, me and two of my guys. We were the one calling trades on F75 and Boom and Crash. We had this one crazy robot like that helped us and all that. So once I see a setup very good, I will
hmm,
call. Everybody will enter.
hmm.
Bang, 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 bang. You know synthetic moves now.
Yeah.
Back, back, back. Come out. Everybody will come out. Wait.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's
get another
interesting.
setup. Enter. Everybody will enter. Back, back, back. Come out.
Hmm.
So he now packed all those people to go and be doing that thing.
Oh my God.
They blew all the accounts. All everybody.
Hmm. The thing is
Everybody.
that's the one aspect that was wrong. You when you bring in people to trade, don't call trades for them. Divide them into segments and appoint a team lead. If it is a five-man traders, so all these five people will be under this team lead, who is a professional trader.
Yeah,
So
we
they
were
have
we, we were 10 in one team.
so they have a kind of a group where they share their trades for approval. So let them do the work. Then a professional would, okay, when they share their trades, or they get approval and say, okay, you can go on this trade, you are risking this, how much amount are you willing to risk on the trade? So they tell you the amount they are willing to risk, and it gives the approval that they can trade the trade, then they execute the trade. Rather than them, all of them doing the same trade is wrong. All of them will blow the account. All of them will, if God help you, the trade goes south, all of them
How?
all of them is going to lose the trade. But when this one is taking his own trade, this one is taking his own trade, this one is taking his own trade, they are doing their different analysis and they are doing their work and you are vetting it. So when somebody is in loss, the other person is in profits to recover the loss or to break even, or everybody is in profits together. Do you understand? So it's not that everybody is
Yeah.
sleeping at one side of the road. So that's one thing that is very important. All these people, they don't know how to deal with issues like this, and it's a very big problem. And honestly, it's a very big problem. And one day, I'm hoping that once I get enough funds, because rather than looking for people to invest or people sponsorship
Invest.
and stuff like that, I feel that it's good for me to um, get my own funds myself and run the program myself. So rather, I'm bringing people to now start trading, and they are also making profit from it. So once they are making profit from it, I'm also making profit. So by that time, we are duplicating the numbers of traders that we have over time, and the whole thing becomes very big. Then by that time you can now start looking into let other bring money. Since you know the larger bulk of your own money is in it, then let others now come in with their own funds. Then you just duplicate and just do the same thing. Not that you put all the whole funds in the hands of one person, or you put all the whole funds in the hands of some certain people who follow the same direction. It's wrong. That's the biggest problem a lot of them will face. I guess that's the problem MBA also face. I was discussing because I have a
Okay.
team also. I'm hoping that we're able to um, get get out and make very good, and we'll start and we'll be bringing, if it is 10 traders, bring them in. Later on when they start making money and everybody is happy, we'll increase and duplicate it. That's what I'm benching on doing over time.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, but
So
well, your
that's
account,
my experience with this.
yeah, yeah, but you've gathered enough experience, though. You've had enough experience. So I guess the reason why you this account lost is because they hide a lot of things from you. They hide a lot of things from the traders, and that is why the accounts had problems. So anything apart from that, I don't feel that you have issues trading professionally. So I feel over time you just well, I'll just say just continue. We hope that we'll get through with this and we understand this Audacity capital very well, then we can bring in some people to start trading with Audacity gradually. Don't feel bad, okay? Don't feel bad. Yeah, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad.
It's, it's
Don't feel bad. No, no, don't feel bad.
annoying and shameful that
Yeah, don't feel bad about it, okay? Yeah, so I'm not taking any trade right now because I want gold to um to really rally back up, and it's giving some holding on in that level, but I hope this guy moves before NFP tomorrow. I hope he really moves before NFP tomorrow so that um
where's your first entry? Your exact entry.
my exact entry is um just on the daily and monthly low, just right here where I have my mouse. That's where my entry is. So you probably
No,
will
okay,
not see it because it was sitting on it directly. So I got in right after we had the breakout of the what's it called? Of yeah. We got this breakout, came back, retested, so I got in. So it was practically on that. You can see it here, right here. It was on the monthly low and daily low. So and they start pulling away. But let's hope it goes back though. Let's hope it goes back. But if it goes back, um, if I see some proper clearance of this level, I don't want to hard up. I don't want to hard up to the entry. I will have added around this area, but I don't want to hard up. I'll just wait for this to deliver. If it delivers and gets to that level, that will be more or less like 1,000. That will be about 235 pips. So that will be around $1,575. So if it did move, that would be pretty cool. But I probably will be seeing
That
this pull up.
sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
I'm looking at my charts now.
okay,
That's your entry.
yeah,
It should be around. I'm going to call a figure now.
okay.
It should be around 1706.
1705 actually.
1705.
Yeah, 1705.75. That's where my entry is.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
It will get there. It will get there.
yeah,
It should. You're looking at
1705.75.
this H4 now. What this H4 is doing, if it sustains it, it will get there.
Yeah, if